And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. Today is July 4th, 2025. I'm your host, St. Nick. Alrighty, well, happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Hope everyone's enjoying it on the water with a nice little barbecue, the dogs, the buns, the burgers out. A nice little beverage, potentially. Why not? So, hope everyone's enjoying it responsibly on this beautiful holiday and enjoying the time off. Now, today on the show, let's get a little crazy. Let's have a little fun. It's 4th of July. Not a lot of big time breaking news to talk about in the sports world. LeBron James, another cryptic message. I thought I liked it, but people on a boat wearing Cavs jerseys, and LeBron James posted on his story saying like attire approved attire or something along those lines. Once again, we had the welcome back home hat. Now he's saying, hey, Cavs jersey, nice. So we'll see what's going on with him. Nothing else really to talk about. We got Jonas Valanciunas talk about going to play in Greece. Shut up and go play with Giannis. Shut your mouth. I mean, what are you talking about? Do you have a chance to go win an NBA ring? You're going to go play in Greece? Your best chance in your entire career to win a ring, and you're going to go play overseas in Greece? Shut up and play with Giannis and shut your mouth. Take the money and shut your mouth. Take the ring, take the money, take the legacy and shut your mouth, Jonas. Talk about going play overseas. Are you out of your mind? Now, the Nuggets are still plus 1,100 to win the finals, so Vegas isn't taking this too seriously at the moment, but that's where we're at in the NBA, so all right. So today on the show, let's get crazy, let's get excited for the NFL season, and let's do a little mock fantasy draft with your captain, good old St. Nick. You know I know what I'm talking about, folks. I'll get you all right. We've got, obviously, fantasy football is huge. People love it. I like to dabble. I dabble in it. I don't like to do 20, 30, 40 leagues, but one or two, I'm cool with that. I go all in on one or two. I don't spread it around. It's not my style, but I'm here to give y'all all the news, the tips, the good inside. What do I do in these scenarios? We're going to randomize the pick. Maybe I get first. I let y'all inside on the first overall pick because I know people are probably going to go back to Christian McCaffrey. No. I'll steer y'all in the right direction. So let's get right into it. A full simulation of a mock draft. Shout out to Draft Wizard. That's what I'm going to be using. Never used it before, so hopefully it works and it works good. I paid $47 for this, so y'all better enjoy it because I could have done it. I could have done it for free, but if you do the free version, you draft against just kind of the computer, just kind of, based off rankings, and that's no fun, right? So I paid the $47, so I draft against the experts. The computer that knows what they're doing. So I'm going to beat the machine. I'm going to beat the computer. I'm going to show y'all how to do it. I don't want y'all saying, well, your draft was only good because you were drafting against bots. Oh, don't disrespect me, folks. Do not disrespect me. I'm doing against the professional bots, okay? I paid $47, so enjoy it. Enjoy it. I could have just bought the 1 month for like $11. But no. I bought the full year, okay? Because I love y'all. All right, so here we go. 2025 season, we're going to do PPR. I know some people don't like it, blah, 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 but we're going to go PPR. I mean, look, if the receiver's catching it, I should get a point. All right, that's part of the thing. They caught the ball. Target after target, they got the hands on it, all right? I endorse PPR, not half. Stop with the half PPR. No. Full point PPR. Why are you trying to slow down my points? All right. We're going PPR. Snake draft, obviously, and we're going to do 12 teams. Gonna do a 12-team draft here. I do like a 10. I'm not gonna fake to y'all. My preferred is 10. 10, you can get some nice value, but 12 is really where you got to know your stuff. So once again, I'm going to show the expertise. I'm going to give you all the tips. So when you're in a potential similar situation, you could think back, well, oh, who would St. Nick choose? Who would that big old brain choose? Oh, yeah, I remember when he did it on 4th of July. Now I can win my league because he gave me the insights. So we're going to go 12 team here, folks. Roster positions, 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 1 kicker, 1 defense, and we've got 6 on the bench. That's how we're going to do it. And we're going to draft against all experts and Fantasy Pro experts. I checked both boxes. I want it all. I want the big brain machine. I want to go against people that know what they're doing, all right? And we're just going to leave all the position values as normal. So let's start our draft here. Let's load it up. Oh, I got to go back. Hang on. No, we didn't randomize. We are going to randomize our draft position. I'm going to hit the button 3 times. Whatever the third one is, we're going to stick with. So 1st or 12th, I don't really care. I can make it work either way. But let's get a little juicy and maybe hope for that first spot because I can teach y'all a little something. So here we go. First random. 4th place, but we're going on 3. Second random. Second. Ooh, that would have been good. And 3rd random. Final random. 5th. Okay, we could work with the 5th position. Not bad. Obviously would have liked the 1st, but that's fine. And I know some people like the 2nd spot. Stop with that. I cannonball in. I'm not going to take the sloppy seconds of whatever the first person's handing down. I'm going in, cannonball, jumping in, making a statement with my number 1 overall pick. But let me digress. And we're not going to have a pick clock on. Y'all aren't going to rush me. So here we go. Here we go. We are in 5th position. Oh, they picked pretty quick here. All right, here we go. And they got names. They got names here? All right, they got names for the teams. We're picking 5th. So far, we had a Joe Pisapia on the 1st overall pick, and he goes Ja'Marr Chase. Okay, all right. Ja'Marr Chase, I'm probably going running back 1st overall, but all right. We got Pat Fitzmaurice. 2nd pick on Bijan Robinson. All right, and that's fine. Number 2nd at Bijan. Everyone's gushing over Bijan. I get it. Falcons are going to be great, or should be good this year, competitive. Bijan Robinson, I probably wouldn't have taken him 1st. Where's Derrick Henry at? Derek Brown at the 3rd position drafts CeeDee Lamb. Is CeeDee this early? Is that right? Are people doing that? You draft CeeDee Lamb that early? I don't even draft CeeDee Lamb at all. CeeDee Lamb is not on my radar at any point in the draft. Okay. And then I'd rather take Justin Jefferson, even with J.J. McCarthy. That's crazy. We had J.J. McCarthy get drafted 4th overall. Purdy fly for a white guy. They really come up with their own names here. This draft wizard, I got to shout it out. This is looking good so far. If you love to fantasy football draft, if you just love doing mock drafts, and you can do it for free, folks. You can pay, but you can also do it for free. So not bad. All righty, here we go. So it's my turn. My 1st overall pick at pick number 5. And the experts say draft Jahmyr Gibbs, and that's not bad. That ain't bad. I don't mind that. Obviously, one of the better running backs in the league. You could argue the best running back in the league. They've got all the talent around them. 45% of the experts say draft Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, I do like this. 22% of the experts say draft Malik Nabers. Now, that's gosh dang respect to give it up. And what have we been saying, folks? You bet the Giants this season. I mean, what more proof do we need? Round 5, and they're already suggesting players from the Giants. Bet them. Vegas is telling y'all this is going to be a good team. I'm telling y'all this is going to be a good team. Fantasy football is saying they've got great players. We got to get our Giants bets in here, folks. Quick. Alrighty, but my number 1 1st overall pick here, folks, it's PPR. I'm going this. I'm going Josh Allen. I'm drafting Josh Allen as my first overall pick here, folks. Look, he's the greatest player in the NFL, hands down. Obviously, he's the quarterback. He's throwing the ball, but he also is the running back on the team as well. The number one running back, Josh Allen. And then also, it's PPR. He catches the ball. Folks, he had a receiving touchdown last year. He threw it to himself, caught his own pass, touchdown. If you're not drafting Josh Allen in the first round, folks, I don't know what we're doing. Truly. So, Josh Allen, we scoop him up as early as you can, folks. Look at that. So, here we go, second round. This is what's been drafted after me. We had Jahmyr Gibbs at 6 to Infinity in Bijan. Great name. Then we had Cobra Kyler. Love that name too. Malik Neighbors, see? He goes 7th overall, folks. Shout out the Giants. We have Andrew Erickson drafting Puka Nacua 8. The man tailoring, like the Mandalorian. All right. I see where y'all are going. Drafting Saquon Barkley at 9. Now, that's interesting. That seems like a real big drop here. Obviously, Saquon Barkley had a monster year last year, and I think they kind of keep it up a little bit. I don't think they really changed the offense too much there. So, Saquon Barkley being drafted 9, that's a big slap in the face. That's a big slap in the face. Then we had Devon Achane go 10th to Devontae be the very best. At 11, I can't find McConkey's. That's a good one. Sheesh. I can't find McConkey's. Wow. Sheesh. Drafting Christian McCaffrey at 11th. And oh, how the mighty have fallen, folks. I mean, every year. Oh, Christian McCaffrey, number one overall. Every single time. Oh, from now at 11. And then we have nuclear weapons, like nuclear weapons, Puka Nacua, nuclear. That's a great one too. Sheesh. I mean, they got great names on this. I'm not gonna fake. Drafts Amon-Ra St. Brown at 12. So that's the first round. Now heading into the second round. All right, first pick in round number 2. Brian Thomas Jr. All right, the running back. The wide receiver for the Washington Commanders. Correct. Why am I bugging on Brian Thomas Jr.? I always get him in, yes. No, that's BTJ. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of the running back from Washington. Pardon my French. Brian Thomas Jr. is an absolute monster for the Jags, and I like that pick right there. Once again, bet the Jags kind of this season, folks. They've got it all. The receiver, the quarterback is fine. They got an offensive-minded head coach. Gotta love it. All right, second round, second pick, JSN, Jackson Smith. Third pick in round number 2 goes to Drake London. Fourth pick goes to Nico Collins. I think that's a little low. I like Nico Collins a little bit high this year. Once again, I mean, we got CJ Stroud kind of being questioned about his quarterback. Oh, my God, he took a step back from last year. Not really. Nico Collins truly coming into a wide receiver, A1, tier 1 role. We saw that, obviously, all year last year, but he's going to keep on going. So I kind of like Nico Collins over a Drake London, over a JSN. BTJ, I'm cool with taking BTJ over Nico Collins, but Nico Collins, a little disrespected there. Nice value. All right, early Ashton Jeanty. And why are people not drafting Derrick Henry? I'm about to draft him right now. Are they crazy? Oh, my goodness. I'm getting the steal of the draft here in the second round. Ashton Jeanty goes 2-5. Brock Bowers goes 2-6. Who's this? Chase Brown, running back. Shout out. You're drafting Chase Brown. We're drafting Chase Brown over Derrick Henry? Are we out of our mind? I paid the $47, so I got good computer. What are y'all talking about? I'm up at 2-8, round 2, pick 8, and they're begging me to draft AJ Brown at 50% of the experts. No, I'm going Derrick Henry. Why is Derrick Henry still available late, mid-second round? Are we crazy? Everybody disrespects the king. The old king, they say. The washed-up old man. That's bonk, folks. It's bonk. All right. So, after Derrick Henry, we have A.J. Brown going 2-9 Trey McBride going 210. Shout out to tight ends. Shout out. This is becoming a tight ends league now. 211 goes to Ladd McConkey. That's a nice deal right there. I'll give him credit. Watch out for Ladd. I mean, a huge, impressive, onto the scene, rookie year, getting better. The Chargers are, if the Chargers don't get their head out of their ass and start playing offensive football, goddamn. So, yes, I like drafting kind of the Chargers receivers here decently early. I expect that offense to finally be the powerhouse that has been advertised as since ever Herbert got drafted there. So, love the Ladd McConkey pick here. And then we have Kyren Williams at 212, the final pick in round 2, and that's respect as well. Another running back that just gets overlooked and disrespected is Kyren Williams. If you're, looking for a running back, folks, this is a great A1 tier 1. The Rams they're winning the division. Folks, I can't make this clear enough. I'm going to say this is the best. I think this is the absolute best, hands down value you may get in the entire season. It's Rams to win the division at plus 195. This is the craziest value, folks, truly. The best value you can get all season long. Rams to win the division. This is not debatable. Cardinals and Seahawks are going to be irrelevant. Yeah, Kyler Murray may win 8-9 games. Okay, cool. Seahawks with Sam Darnold, what are you talking about? How are they not last to win the division? Well, they are. Plus 475. They're tied for last. And then the Niners, you already know, folks. It's limited Brock Purdy with the old offense. That championship window is closed for this team. It's closed. We've seen that. They've been getting worse every single year. Ayuk doesn't want to play. He's coming off the injury. Christian McCaffrey there's coming off the injury. And can we keep up the same energy with running backs? I mean, if you're going to call Derrick Henry old, how about we call Christian McCaffrey broken man? Broken man, old, washed up Christian McCaffrey. How about that? How about we keep that same energy, okay? And y'all know me. I don't like to slander the running backs, but y'all get me sometimes. So, the Niners at plus 150. I don't know why Vegas is still clinging on to this Niners team. They did it last year. We cashed in. They're doing it this year. We'll cash in again. Rams plus 195, folks. I can't gush enough. What does FanDuel have it as? If FanDuel has this under less than plus 195, you put your entire house on it because we know FanDuel is the sharper sportsbook of the two. We've seen that this offseason. So if it's plus 180 for the Rams to win the division on FanDuel, you instantly, right now, I don't care if it's 4th of July weekend. Sorry, honey, we're turning the boat around and heading to the bank. We're driving the boat to the bank on the 4th of July, folks. You put the boat up for sale as collateral. You drive the boat to the bank and toss the teller the keys, says, hey, I'm putting this all. Hey, you keep this boat. I need the money for it. I'm about to go put it on Rams to win the division and buy 8 boats. You keep the boat when I come back as a tip. Here we go. Division winners. Division winners on FanDuel. The Rams are plus 175. What more? Bingo, bango, folks. Turn the boat around. Turn it around. Whip it around. Sorry, kids. Sorry, honey. I know you're having fun on the lake, but we're about to go make some money here. Oh, man. Plus 175, folks. I'm telling y'all, this is the greatest value on DraftKings. Folks, put $10,000 on it. I'm telling y'all, truly. For $29,000. $29,500. You buy 3 boats with that, folks. You turn 1 boat into 3 boats. Just like that. Easy. Risk-free. Risk-free boats, folks. Rams to win the division. Absolutely fantastic. All right. Here we go. Where were we? So, Kyren Williams at 212. Now, the start of round 3. We're back at it at number 5 here. So 3-1 goes Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill goes down late. That's a steal right there. That's a steal. 3-1 in a 12-man league, and Tyreek Hill finally goes. Once again, watch out for the Finns this year, folks. I know y'all are laughing at me, clowning me, blah, 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 blah. We'll see who's laughing at the end of the season. Tyreek Hill, that's a good steal. We got Bucky Irvin at 3-2. Love that. Shout out to Bucky. Shout out that Bucks team. The offense is still going to rock. Bucky Irvin, top tier running back in the league. We have Devontae Adams going 3-3, and I don't mind that at all. That's nice value at 3-3 for Devontae. Like that. Once again, Rams. I don't got to gush about them. Y'all know. And then at 3-4, we got Josh Jacobs for the Green Bay Packers, the running back. Nice little value fall there for him. So, all right, we are up at 3-5. We've got a quarterback. We've got a running back. Let's get our first receiver here. They're telling us to get Garrett Wilson, 39% of the experts. Let's see what we've got here available to us at the wide receiver position. Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, Scary Terry. Well, I'm going to stay away from Scary Terry, not because he's not good, but because they're not paying him. And he's not going to go, he's going to hold out of all the training camps and all that. So, can draft Scary Terry right now at this current moment, July 4th, but closer to the season, we probably can, hopefully, if Washington gets their head out of their ass. Now, I do like the Garrett Wilson here. I'm kind of between Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans currently. DK Metcalf kind of tickling my fancy, but I might be able to get him up maybe on the next round. Zay Flowers. Gonna probably stay away from that. I already got Derrick Henry. Not gonna double up on that. Garrett Wilson, though. Man. Look, I mean, Garrett Wilson's a beast. And he didn't like Aaron Rodgers last year. Aaron Rodgers really rubbed him the wrong way. Garrett Wilson, that was his holdup. That was his kind of holdout. He was like, hey, if Aaron Rodgers, if you're all going to keep Aaron Rodgers here, then let me go. And obviously, they weren't going to keep Aaron Rodgers. So Garrett Wilson going to play kind of free this year. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Justin Fields so far. But that Mike Evans, all reliable. This one's tough. Garrett Wilson or Mike Evans? I'm going to go Mike Evans. Folks. That's a tough one, though. That's a tough one. All right, so here we go. After Mike Evans, after I drafted him, then they draft Scary Terry McLaurin at 3-6. And once again, you go Garrett Wilson at this point. You go Garrett Wilson over Scary Terry. 3-7, another quarterback off the board in Lamar Jackson. Shout out. Garrett Wilson goes 3-8. Jonathan Taylor goes 3-9. T. Higgins goes 3-10. Jaden McDaniels goes 3-11. Alvin Kamara, woo, that's a steal right there at 3-12. Love that. All right, start of round 4. Devontae Smith goes 4-1. Kittle goes 4-2. Kenneth Walker goes 4-3. Rashee Rice goes 4-4. Breece Hall goes 4-5. Another kind of drop here. And Breece Hall's an interesting one just because all offseason long, the Jets have kind of been like, hey, y'all interested? hey, pss, pss, pss. Hey, y'all, you interested in Breece Hall? I think we're going to get rid of him this year. What, you interested? Hey, what about you? You interested? It's real bizarre that the Jets are kind of adamant on getting rid of Breece Hall. Nobody's really kind of giving them a spicy deal heading into the season, but this is a big name to watch kind of at the trade deadline and depending on how the Jets are doing this season. So I'm probably staying away from Breece Hall. I don't mind it kind of in the 4th round here. But how the Jets are acting, I'm a little timid on drafting him. We got DJ Moore going 4-6, and then Sam Laporta going 4-7. All right, so far we've got our quarterback, we've got a running back, we've got a receiver here. Let's see if there's anybody kind of just overall jumping out to us. I think tight ends are starting to come off the board. TJ Hawk, Evan Ingram, Travis Kelce, David Njoku, Mark Andrews. I'm not really kind of looking to reach. They still got Dalton Kincaid and Dallas Goedert kind of on the next. Dalton Kincaid, yeah, I guess, kind of, yeah. Dalton Kincaid dropping a little bit here. They got him as tier 3 tight end Dalton Kincaid. T-Hawk for Minnesota, probably a good pickup right now. We got J.J. McCarthy coming in, obviously, rookie year. I'm going to actually go T-Hawk. I think there's value. I can't pass it up at 4.8. The experts want me to go Marvin Harrison Jr., and I don't mind that. And they also kind of suggest James Cook, and I love that. I'm gushing over that too. But I already got Josh Allen. I don't know if I can really do the 1-2 punch with James Cook, even though I want to. I love James Cook, but we know the team's a little frustrated with him, and they may kind of lash out because that's kind of the people that the Bills are. Josh Allen's like, oh, you want more money? Well, I'm not handing out the ball. I don't care. It's a RPO. I'm keeping it. Oh, oops. Sorry, I'm going to keep it, even though that the edge is holding the edge. I'm still keeping it. I'm Josh Allen. I can beat the edge rusher to the edge. I'm strong enough. He can't take me down. Sorry, James Cook. Sorry. You wanted to be greedy. Sorry. That's what I could see happening. So I may have to stay away from James Cook. Marvin Harrison Jr. is real spicy right here as well. Everyone's expecting him to have a great year 2. Let's get a quick update on what he did to year 1. Did he have 1,100? Yeah, he didn't. He had 800. I didn't think he broke 1,000 yards. 8 touchdowns. Not bad there. Catch percentage, what do we got? Woof. What the hell is that? 53% catch percentage. Are you crazy? Trash. I know everyone's gushing about Marvin Harrison Jr. and he's 6'4", and I get it. But I'm actually going, I'm going to go T-Hawk here. I'm drafting T-Hawk. Nice safety blanket for J.J. McCarthy. And J.J. McCarthy's got a fine arm. It's not about any arm strength or arm talent, but, dinking and dunking in college, getting kind of acclimated here, may fall in love with T-Hawk. So let's go T-Hawk. Let's scoop him up. I'm drafting T-Hawk here at 4.8. Don't care. We're winning this league, folks. All right, so we've got a quarterback, receiver. We got one of each so far. We're looking good. Now it's time to double up on a position. But here we go. After T-Hawk, then goes Hurts at 4.9. RJ Harvey at 4.10. James Cook at 4.11, and that could be the steal of the entire draft. Pat Fitzmaurice, golly, the steal of the draft there. Then we get Joe Mixon going 4.12. Start around 5. There's Marvin Harrison Jr. at 5.1. Burrow at 5.2. James Conner at 5.3. And Chuba Hubbard at 5.4. I'm looking probably at running back here. It is PPR, so maybe I do go another receiver. But what is available to us? They want us to draft DK Metcalf, and I think I agree. Here. Experts are already also tossing in Amari Hampton, giving us kind of an 11% push to draft him here. And once again, I don't mind that. It is kind of seeming like Najee Harris is taking a step back in that kind of running back room, even though, it's the offseason. We haven't really seen anything. So watch out. Where do they got the running backs depth so far for the Chargers? He may be listed at number 1. Let me see. Just how people are talking in the media, it's like they're kind of falling off of Najee Harris. And I don't know, yeah. So they still got Najee Harris as the one on ESPN's depth chart, okay. And then Amari Hampton too, but watch out for a potential flip in that. Obviously, once again, this is July 4th. We've still got time. We don't got to lock in any draft here. Just having a little fun on the 4th. Getting a little insight, getting our beak wet into fantasy football. But I think I am going to go DK Metcalf here. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers got a lot to prove. I hate Arthur Smith. I cannot stand him. We know he doesn't love to air out the ball too much, but at the end of the day, it's Aaron Rodgers. He'll do whatever he wants, okay? So I am going to go DK Metcalf here. We're in a PPR league here. We're going DK for our 5th round. All right, here we go. Let's see what's happened since DK Metcalf. At 5'6", we got Courtland Sutton. At 5'7", we got DeAndre Swift. At 5'8", we got Detoria McMillan. Chris Olave going 5'9". Trayvon Henderson at 5'10", Travis Hunter at 5'11", and then I don't mind that at all. I was kind of keeping my eye on him. Love what Travis Hunter can bring to the table offensively. And then we got Kyler Murray at 5'12". Start of round 6, we got Aaron Jones going 6'1", Zay Flowers going 6'2", Patrick Mahomes, woof, oh, how the mighty have fallen, woof, Kyler Murray getting drafted before Patrick Mahomes. Now, we have seen Patrick Mahomes' offensive numbers truly dip the kind of last 3 seasons, so watch out for that. He's not airing out the ball like he used to, a lot more dinking and dunking, so keep that in mind when you're drafting your quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, I know he's the name, but not really for fantasy, folks. We got Baker Mayfield going 6'4", Evan Ingram 6'5", Xavier Worthy 6'6", and then Chris Godwin at 6'7", which brings us up at 6'8". Now, they got us with Omarion Hampton. 41% of the experts are encouraging right now. Let's go to the running backs. We got Omarion Hampton. We got David Montgomery as kind of the tier 4 that they're pushing on us. Then we go tier 5 running backs, Tony Pollard, Quinton Judkins, Isaiah Pacheco, Caleb Johnson, Jaylen Warren, Brian Robinson Jr., Travis Etienne, Tyrone Tracy Jr. Ooh, right there. Tyrone Tracy Jr., folks, is a name that you want on your team. Now, obviously, we don't want to overdraft Tyrone Tracy, but we also don't want to underdraft. We don't want him to get stolen from us. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a name to watch. Last year, rookie year, 839 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns, 284 receiving yards. So 1,000 yards in total your rookie year, 6 touchdowns. We love that. Now, kind of fumbled a little bit. We don't love that. He'll clean it up. And I don't. They got Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary as kind of the number 2 there for the Giants, if my memory serves me right, and I'm pretty sure it does. So, Tyrone Tracy here. Now, if I can wait and get him around 7 or 8, I would like to do that, but I don't want to wait and him not be on my team. But I think we are going to push it. But who am I pushing it for? What's the Steelers running back room looking like? Where the Steelers got it? I'm going to try and not do it on this because I've already got too many tabs open and it's slowing me down here. Sheesh. What do we got? Is Jaylen Warren the number 1 here? I did already draft DK Metcalf, so that's going to tie me up. Jaylen Warren is the number 1. They do got Caleb Johnson listed at 2, but Jaylen Warren, little speedster. And this is what I mean. I mean, even I know we saw that. I'm going to draft Omarion Hampton here. I'm going to do it. David Montgomery is real interesting as well. Once again, big time shout out. But look, we just told you the national media. There's something going on with Najee Harris. They're slow dripping Najee, slowly taking a back step to Omarion Hampton. Fantasy football is telling us to draft Omarion Hampton over Najee Harris. They have Omarion Hampton as a tier 4 pick, number 20 overall, and they have Najee Harris as a tier 5 pick, 34 overall in running backs. So I'm going Omarion Hampton here. I'm trusting the experts. I like the pick here. Big rookie upside. Big explosive upside here for this Chargers offense. And we know Harbaugh loves running the ball. So I think that's a nice pickup there. All right, and we're going to try and get Tyrone Tracy Jr. We're going to still try and get him. All right, so we went with Omarion Hampton officially at 6'8". At 6'9" goes down Jordan Addison, and that's that's nice there. Jordan Addison at 6'9". We had George Pickens going at 6'10", and I'm staying away. I don't draft any Cowboy. I stay away from the Cowboys this year. No Dak, no CD, and definitely no George Pickens for me. No. All right, we have Travis Kelce going 6'11", Mark Andrews going 6'12". Another tight end I do not draft. I do not draft Mark Andrews this year. Grandpa Mark to the retirement home, folks. No George Pickens, no Mark Andrews, unless it's like round 15, then okay. But I don't pick him up any round before then, and I don't think y'all should either. All right, then we're in round 11. Isaiah Pacheco going 7'1", Jalen Waddle going 7'2", Bo Nix going 7'3". Spicy there. And then we have Jameson Williams going 7'4". Jameson Williams. Is he playing? Am I bugging? Is he gonna be ready to go? Or am I bugging that he's not injured? Okay. All right, pardon my French. All right, Jameson Williams going 7'4", which brings us up at 7'5". Here we go. Just got a running back. Now, Tyrone Tracy Jr. still there. We're going to wait one more round. We're going to press on one more round. We're going to go receiver here. Let me see my team real quick. Josh Allen, we got 2 running backs. We got 2 receivers. We got T-Hawk. So we got our kind of starting lineup so far. Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Omarion Hampton, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, TJ Hawkinson. All right. We're going to try and find another receiver here. They're telling us Jerry Jeudy, and I don't mind that. I mean, he's their number 1 over there, no? Jerry Jeudy, number 1, and obviously the big question mark is the quarterback, but Jerry Jeudy, wide receiver number 1, I think we got to draft him here. I'm liking that. What else? Other options do we have? We have Calvin Ridley. We have Rome Odunze for the Bears. If Caleb Williams is, hang on. We may have to do this. We may have to go Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir for the Buffalo Bills. And I already know I've got Josh Allen, but I might do the 1-2. I might do a nice little handcuff, quarterback receiver. Khalil Shakir is the most slept on, underrated receiver in the entire league, folks. Are you crazy? God dang. What did Khalil Shakir do last year? How many yards? Only 821. That's abomination. That's crazy. Is that right? 200-yard games. Bink. Bop. Man, they got to get him the ball more. This is crazy. But nice reception numbers, too. PPR, we like that. I'm gushing on Khalil Shakir right now. Oh, Khalil Shakir or Jerry Jeudy. This is tough. Oh, this is tough. I'm staying away from Calvin. Oh, actually. Cam Ward is going to be good, folks. I mean, the team may not be good. They may not win games, but he's going to throw for 3,800 yards at minimum. Is Calvin Ridley their number 1 over there? Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for Calvin Ridley. I may just have to go Calvin Ridley here. I was going to write off the Titans, but, I mean, I don't care if they win. Who cares? This is fantasy football. Titans depth chart. Let me see quick. Once again, we're going slow here. I got to bring it up on my phone. Here we go. Titans depth chart. We may go Calvin Ridley here. Calvin Ridley, they got Tyler Lockett too. Maybe I do that. Maybe I I was gonna say maybe we draft like Khalil Shakir, Jerry Jeudy, and then get Tyler Lockett later. Obviously, a lot later. We probably don't have to draft him. I'm gushing over all three of these folks. Jerry Jeudy, Khalil Shakir. I might have to just go Jerry Jeudy. I've already got Josh Allen. I already got good old Josh. All right, we're going to go Jerry Jeudy, and we're going to still hope that we I'm not getting Calvin Ridley if we go Jerry Jeudy right now. It's not happening. But Tyler Lockett, watch out for that. Nice veteran presence for the young buck. And obviously Calvin Ridley's a veteran too, but not a leader. Not a leader. Not like Tyler Lockett. I'm going Calvin Ridley here with Cam Ward. What they got Cam Ward predicting is, I mean, we're betting this. I don't care. Whatever it is, I'll take it. Whatever. Cam Ward's passing yards. Obviously, I would like probably 3,800 or less because I think he's going to throw 3,800. But I'll swallow whatever they want me to. I don't care. Cam Ward, what do they got for me? Cam Ward 30. Folks, oh my gosh, 3,200 yards, yes, 3,200 for Cam Ward, yes, easy. Are you crazy? Are we crazy, stupid, stupid crazy? Because this is nuts. Are you stupid crazy? Vegas is so stupid. Are we stupid, folks? Let me see what FanDuel's got. I know they got more than 3,200. I know they do. Cameron Ward, 3,200.5. The same thing here. They both got him. They're both suckers. But it's worse value. It's worse value on FanDuel. That's how you know it's good. Oh, mama. I mean, what did Caleb Williams do last year? He did 3,000. 3,500. 3,500. Love that. 3,200, folks. These are some of the best values of the season. We've got two right here, folks. Get it while you can. Get it now. Last call for value.
Last call for value.
Rams plus 195 to win the division. Cam Ward over 3,200 passing yards, folks. And he's getting 1,100 from Calvin Ridley. I don't care. We're going Calvin Ridley. Did we draft him yet? No. Just drafted him. Calvin Ridley's on our team. Beautiful. All right. Let's keep going. I thought Tyrone Tracy Jr. was gone. Woof. All right, here we go. After Calvin Ridley at 7.5, we get Caleb Williams getting drafted 7.6. Tony Pollard 7.7. Caleb Johnson at 7.8, Jerry Jeudy at 7.9, Jacoby Myers at 7.10, David Montgomery at 7.11, and Najee Harris at 7.12. We have Rome Odunze at 8.1, and I think that's a little bit of a steal as well. Watch out for Rome Odunze as this season. Obviously, this Bears offense with Caleb Williams is good. We need to remember that. Caleb Williams is a good quarterback. He's an NFL quarterback. Let's just get that straight. He is. And they've got, obviously, Ben Johnson, the offensive mind. So, Rome Odunze, nice little sleeper there in round 8. Round 2, 8-2 goes to Quinshon Judkins. We get Juwan Jennings at 8-3, Khalil Shakir at 8-4, Travis Etienne at 8-5. And I'm going to warn y'all, I don't draft Travis Etienne at all. I'm sorry. I know everything that the Jags are saying that Travis Etienne, they're going to be the number one running back, all that. I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. I think Travis Etienne was okay. He's all right. But I like Tank Bigsby better. And Travis Etienne, he fumbled week 1 and then just could not get out of his own head the entire season long. Just did not look good. Did not look like his old self. So I'm staying away from Travis Etienne overall. All right, at 8-6, we have Jalen Warren getting drafted. 8-7, Cam Scatabo. Ooh, I don't love that. I know a lot of people are gushing over Cam, and once again, we're in kind of round 8, so a bench piece to maybe get, but I'm not drafting Cam. I mean, you got Tyrone Tracy, and you got Devin Singletary. I mean, he's kind of the 3-4 over there in the running back. I don't like that pick. All right, so we are up at 8-8. All right, we've got our 3 receivers. Is it time to take our man Tyrone Tracy? They're telling us to take Brian Robinson Jr. at 38%. And then, hey, there we go, Tyrone Tracy. They're giving us to they're giving them to us here. They're giving us the green light to take them at round 8, pick 8, and I'm doing just that. Bang, 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 bang. Tyrone Tracy, welcome to the squad. Perfect. Our draft strategy worked out perfectly. We didn't overreach for Tyrone Tracy. We were able to get Calvin Ridley, and I think we also went another running back, Amarian Hampton. Sheesh. Yeah, we're looking good. All right. So after Tyrone Tracy, we got Stephon Diggs at 8-9, and I like that. I think Stephon Diggs is going to be a nice player to draft here. And I don't think this is an overreach here at round 8. I think he's going to be very good. Good target for Drake May. He's obviously their number 1 receiver. We like Keyshawn Booty, shout out, but Stephon Diggs, he's showing he's still him. All right, 8-10, we got Javonte Williams, Ricky Pearsall at 8-11, Brian Robinson Jr. at 8-12. Brandon Ayuk at the start of round 9, 9-1. Fat Debo at 9-2. He's fat. All right? Fantasy Draft Wizard. They say he's fat. Debo doesn't go round 9 if he's not fat, okay? He is fat. 9-2 he goes. We have Jordan Mason at 9-3 and Josh Downs at 9-4. Okay. So, once again, our team, we've got our starting quarterback, Josh Allen. We have Derrick Henry or Amarian Hampton as our starting running backs. Mike Evans, DK Metcalf as our starting receivers. We got T. Hawk as our tight end. And we've got Calvin Ridley so far in our flex. And we've got our first bench player of Tyrone Tracy Jr. So, we're looking good. Our starting lineup is looking good. I'm going to wait one more for probably the defense. So let's see what is best available to us right now. I'll take anything. We got David Njoku as kind of the pick that they're trying to endorse with us. The kind of highest rated player currently. Then we go to the tier 8 players. David Njoku's the last of the tier 7s. Tier 8 players, we're not taking another quarterback, not right now. I don't need one. I got Josh Allen, so I don't really care. I'll take Tua. I'm going to take Tua. Nobody's going to draft Tua, so that's fine. I'll take him at the very end. I'll take him last round. I'll have him for the bye week. Or I start him the entire season. I don't care. I mean, I'll probably do that. I mean, Tua's going to win the MVP, so that probably should have been my pick, but we know we always have to draft Lord God Josh Allen, so that's why I had to go number 1. So we're not taking any quarterbacks here. I'm not drafting. Ooh, why would you even tell me to do that? Are you out of your damn mind? Michael Pittman Jr., no. I'm taking Alec Pierce. Are you stupid? Michael Pittman Jr., get him out of my face. Cooper Kupp, Jaden Reed. I like the Cooper Kupp pick. I don't mind it. Jonnu Smith, I'm going to stay away from. Once again, Arthur Smith reuniting with Jonnu Smith, and when they reunite, they don't do anything, so I don't know why that's such the big reunion everyone's gushing about. So not going to take Jonnu Smith. Not going to take David Njoku, I don't think. I might get boned, honestly, on these tight ends. I don't really have, shout out to T-Hawk. I like mine. I'm not going to have good depth for the tight end, but that's all right. Who cares, right? Oh, my God, I take Kyle Pitts. Late. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we still got time to take Kyle Pitts. And if worst case scenario, we go Mike Gesicki. And then even in worst case scenario, we go Isaiah Likely. We got time for tight ends. Oh, we got time. We don't gotta go tight end right now. I got 3 backup tight ends. I don't care. I'll take either of those 3. That's fine. Okay. All right, so we're not drafting tight end. I'm looking at receiver, and I think I'm going Cooper Kupp. I think we got to go Cooper Kupp here in Seattle. This is disrespect. And then I'm going to try and get Alec Pierce a little bit later. He's still available, no? Let me, can I search? Can I search a player? Let me just go wide receiver then. Let me just make sure Alec Pierce is still on here. Who drafted Alec Pierce? Who's the sharp cookie that drafted Alec Pierce? Oh my God, he's so far down. This is crazy. Are you all crazy? You're telling me that Alec Pierce is, where was he rated? Number 77? 77th wide receiver? Get out of my face with that. 77. Alec Pierce is the best receiver on the Colts. All right, yeah, so we could definitely, yeah, we're going Cooper Kupp. We get Cooper Kupp here. All right, we're looking good at the tail end here. We're looking good. All right, after Cooper Kupp, then we have Keon Coleman going 9-6. Ramondre Stevenson going 9-7. Michael Pittman Jr. going 9-8. What a swindle there. Andrew Erickson doesn't know how to draft, folks. Zach Charbonnet going 9-9. Ray Davis going 9-10, and that's a nice take right there. With potentially James Cook rubbing the entire organization the wrong way because he had a great season and he's a great running back and deserves a little bit more money and wants a little bit more money, but the organization says no, but he still wants more money. He's kind of making a little stink out of it. So they may just go with Ray Davis as kind of the main running back. In retaliation, in collusion and retaliation. We've seen the league do it, folks. We've seen it. We've seen the messages. Collusion in the league. So Ray Davis at 9-10. Rashad White at 9-11. That's interesting. David Njoku at 9-12. All right, start of round 10. We've got our first defense off the board, the Broncos defense at 10-1. We have Matthew Golden at 10-2, Tucker Kraft at 10-3, Jaden Reed at 10-4, Justin Fields at 10-5, Tajay Spears, I stay all the way away from him, at 10-6. That's an overreach at 10-6. Are you crazy? And then also, you have Austin Eckler available, and you go Tajay Spears. How crazy? How crazy? Another person that doesn't know how to draft, Cobra Kyler. Austin Eckler at 10-7. And that brings us up at 10-8. And look who's staring us dead in the face, folks. Tank Bigsby. Oof. Now that's spicy. That's spicy. Now, obviously, we still want to draft. I want Alec Pierce on my team. And I also want, who's the other one we wanted on our team? Tyler Lockett. We're still looking for those on our team. Once again, I don't think we have to go now. I might go another running back. And we may go Tank Bigsby here. Ooh, the Isaac Guerendo. That's an interesting one, too. Is he still running back number 2 over there with the Niners? And obviously, we know Christian McCaffrey. We know Christian McCaffrey, still going to be him. That's fine. But potential another injury, knock on wood, obviously. Isaac Guerendo is number 2. All right. He was pretty good. Big fan of Isaac Guerendo. But I think we're going to go Tank Bigsby here. Once again, I think he's got potential to really kind of be the main workhorse. Maybe not at the beginning of the season, but sometime during the season, we hold on. Jalen Wright is a nice option as well for the Dolphins. That's running. I think that should be running back number 2. No more Mostert. That'd be an interesting one. I love Achane. But watch out for the speed of Jalen Wright. Yeah, Jalen Wright is number 2. Alexander Madison, number 3 there on the depth chart. That's not a bad one either. Some nice options still out here. For the running backs. You like to see that. But I'm going to go Tank Bigsby. I think he's got upside. I like him. All right. Hopefully I don't regret not drafting Jalen Wright. But we're going to go Tank Bigsby here. Then I think we're going to go defense, and then I think we're going to try and get our receivers, our Tyler Lockett, our Alec Pierce. So here we go. After Tank Bigsby at 10-8, we had Darnell Mooney at 10-9. Baishal Tootin at 10-10. Trey Benson at 10-11, and Jared Goff at 10-12. Start of round 11, Jordan Love 11-1. Emeka Egbuka at 11-2. Trey Harris at 11-3 and Christian Kirk at 11-4. All right, we're going to get our defense in place. One's only gone down so far. We have the Eagles at 2, ranked 2. The Steelers at 3. The Ravens at 4. The Vikings at 5. The Chiefs at 6. The Texans at 7. And the Bills at 8. Lions coming in at 9. Then the Chargers, Rams, Jets, Seahawks. Now, Eagles defense looking pretty good. Lost some players. The Steelers one I'm going to stay away from. Shout out. We like Jalen Ramsey, but with J.J. Watt on the potential holdout trade, getting rid of Minka, we're going to stay away. And I do like this Ravens defense. Man, oh man, I'm going to go Ravens, honestly. Shout out the Eagles. Shout out. But I'm going to draft the Ravens. I love what they added with the cornerback and from the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go Ravens. I know they say Eagles, but I believe in the birds, the other birds, the purple birds. All right, so we get the Ravens at 11-5. 11-6 goes Cedric Tillman. 11-7, Adam Thielen, and that's a great pickup in the 11th round. Love that there. J.K. Dobbins at 11-8. Rashid Shaheed, and I love that even more than the Adam Thielen pick at 11-9. Yes, that's the only Alvin Kamara and Rashid Shaheed, that's the only offensive talent in New Orleans, in the entire state of Louisiana. I think that's where it is, New Orleans. Wherever New Orleans is, take that state. That's a state. That's the only offensive talent in the entire state there. Those two, Alvin Kamara, Rashid Shaheed. That's it. Everything else is trash. Chris Olave trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rashid Shaheed, love that. That's a great pickup. That's a steal. Steal of the draft. All right. Tyler Warren at 11-10. Jaden Blue at 11-11. Enrico Dowell at 11-12. Start of round 11, 11-12. Start of round 12, we had Tyler Algier at 12-1. Jaden Higgins at 12-2. Jalen Wright at 12-3. Nice pickup. Jonnu Smith at 12-4. Braylon Allen's at 12-5. Isaac Garendo at 12-6. Trevor Lawrence at 12-7. And we are up at 12-8. Now, the only position we really need is the kicker. We don't care about that. We've got nice running back depth. We've still got good receiver depth. But I'm going to go draft our man. We're getting our man now. We're going to go Alec Pierce. And I'm coming back for Tyler Lockett. Where's Tyler Lockett? He didn't get drafted yet, correct? Yes, not yet. So we're going to go Alec Pierce first. And then we're getting Tyler Lockett. And then we're going to get our kicker. And then we're going to get our Tua. Because once again, I don't think he's been drafted. So we can wait till the very, very last round. So we get Alec Pierce at 12-8. Jake Ferguson at 12-9. J.J. McCarthy at 12-10. And that's a great pickup. That's a good pickup right there. Very nice. Blake Corum at 12-11. Kyle Mananagi at 12-12. All right, starter of round 13, Nick Chubb at 13-1. That's a great pickup as well. Drake May at 13-2. Nice pickup there. Getting some nice deals here. Late rounds. Marshawn Lloyd going 13-3. And Jerome Ford going 13-4, which means we can draft our Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, give him to us. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. After Tyler Lockett, then we've got Roshan Johnson at 13-6. Luther Bird in the third at 13-7. Marvin Mims at 13-8. That's a nice one, too. We get Justice Hill at 13-9. Kyle Williams at 13-10. The Muth at 13-11. And Zach Ertz at 13-12. Round 14, Kareem Hunt goes 14-1. Then we start getting the defenses. Eagles defense goes 14-2. Steelers defense goes 14-3. Vikings defense goes 14-4. Cardinals defense goes 14-5. Chiefs defense goes 14-6. Jets defense goes 14-7. Well, we've already got our defense, so let's select our kicker. Let's not get stuck with Justin Tucker. Am I right? So, number 1 rated kicker, we get Brandon Aubrey, Jake Bates. Number 2, Cameron Dicker, Will Lutz. And I might as well just take Brandon Aubrey because that's the only points the Cowboys are putting up this year are field goals. He'll get no extra points because they're not crossing the end zone. So, I guess I have to take Brandon Aubrey. I think that's who we're going. All right, let's check out our team again. Once again, yeah, we're just looking for one more bench, and that's going to be our quarterback to kind of round us out here. Kicker, I only rock with one. I'll drop him at whatever it is, or I'll drop somebody when I need one. So don't care. I'm not going to carry 2 kickers all year long. So here we go. We're heading into our final pick. And this is what's happened since we've drafted our kicker. We had the Buffalo Bills defense goes 14-9. Deontay Johnson go 14-10. That's a nice scoop. Cameron Dicker go 14-11. Chargers defense goes 14-12. What? Justin Tucker just goes 15-1. Justin Tucker, they're drafting Justin Tucker. He's suspended 9 games. What? That's like the second kicker taken. What do we do? I paid the $47 to go against the good bots, and they're drafting Justin Tucker. I want my $47 back. I'll have the free version, the stupid bots. That's fine. This is what we're doing anyway. Unreal. Justin Tucker, 15-1. Lions defense 15-2. Texans defense 15-3. Jake Bates at 15-4. And once again, we've got our team. We've got everything filled. We've got 1 pick left, and we got to get a backup quarterback. And we're going Tua just because. Brock Purdy, Herbert, Prescott, CJ Stroud, Matthew Stafford, all available, ranked over Tua. But give me Tua. We'll have him on our bench for when he pops out. All righty. Whoa! What? They give me a D? Draft analysis D? The consensus grade is 66 out of 100? Are they crazy? What do the experts say? Wow, this is crazy. This is a D team? No shot. No shot, D team. Not even a D plus. That's disrespect. D for disrespect, folks. So this is our official squad, D. Josh Allen as our quarterback. Derrick Henry, Omarion Hampton as our starting running backs. Mike Evans, DK Metcalf as our starting receivers. TJ Hawkinson as our starting tight end. Calvin Ridley in our flex. Ravens defense, and Brandon Aubrey as our kicker. Now, our bench. We've got Tyrone Tracy, running back for the Giants. Cooper Kupp, receiver for the Seahawks. And he may be in the starting lineup, folks. Tank Bigsby on the bench, running back for the Jags. Alec Pierce, receiver for the Colts. Tyler Lockett, receiver for the Titans. And Tua, we all know him, quarterback. Best quarterback in the league for the Dolphins. Wow. Well, I'm a little disappointed on the D grade. I think this is better than a D. Now, there are 2 Fs. Derek Brown got an F. Andrew Erickson got an F, and probably rightfully so. Let me see my full analysis. Why are y'all giving me this low grade, 66 out of 100? Overall, my position ranks 12th. Starters, 12th. Bench, 11th. My QB is first. Obviously, Josh Allen is ranked first. Obviously, the God, Josh Allen, king of Buffalo, king of the North. Unreal. Running backs, they give me 7th. Derrick Henry. Okay, that's 7th. Okay. They literally gave me, is this the lowest rank? They gave me the lowest ranking in the entire draft, and somebody drafted Justin Tucker? Oh, this is disrespect to, this is crazy. This is honestly crazy. Draft insights, top players. You drafted 2 players ranked in the top 3 at their position, Josh Allen and Brandon Aubrey. If I drafted Puka Nacua at 1-5 and drafted a quarterback later, your score would have been 120 points higher, which brings me to 790, which brings me to like top 5. So because I overreached for Josh Allen, everyone gushes over him, and I overreach. I overreach on Josh Allen, and I get penalized? What sense is that? Are we crazy? Everyone gushes over this man, but when I do it, I get punished. Do you see how it all works, folks? Do you see how it all works out? I can never be right. Everything I say is just immediately wrong. Unbelievable. It's PPR. He does it all. He throws the ball. He catches the ball. He runs the ball. He's the ultimate player. He plays every position. He had a receiving touchdown last year. Unbelievable. And I get the 66 out of 100. The expert opinions. They like Derrick Henry. They like Mike Evans. And they like Omarion Hampton. Well, I appreciate y'all. Everyone's loving the DK Metcalf, the Derrick Henry pick. What don't they like? Now, this guy doesn't like Derrick Henry. Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. Steals and reaches. Where's my steals and reaches? Are they saying I got 2 on a steal? Okay. They say Josh Allen's a slight reach. Okay. Tank Bigsby in the 10th round's a slight reach. Get out of here. Omarion Hampton, I got a value pick in the 6th round. I stole Tua. That's the only steal I got. That's the only steal I got, they said. They said I reached for Alec Pierce and T-Hawk. Okay. All right. So they would have had me draft Puka Nacua at 1-5 and then Justin Herbert at 13-5 for the quarterback. I could have had, my roster could have looked like Herbert, Derrick Henry, Omarion Hampton, Puka Nacua, and Mike Evans. All right. I will give them this. If I have to criticize my draft at all, I don't really have like that number 1 receiver. Now, I like Mike Evans and I like DK Metcalf a lot. But once again, Arthur Smith offense, is he going to be highly passing? And Mike Evans, is it finally downturn year? The new coordinator comes in, the 8th new coordinator. But they still got the upside. All right. All righty. Well, that's our team. What's our team strength real quick? Our team strength is our quarterback. Our quarterback and kicker. They're gush over that. Okay. All right. Well, that's our team, and I'm sticking to it. I don't see that as a D team. Sorry. And we got great depth. Too. I mean, we could trade. We'll do a trade. I'll do a trade with the bots. All right. That's going to do it for us today, folks. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Something a little fun to do on 4th of July, this great holiday. So, hope everybody has a safe and responsible 4th. Hope you enjoy yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow for the show again. And I truly appreciate y'all. Keep an eye out, folks. Keep an eye out. That's all I'll say. All right, folks. Take it easy, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your 4th. We'll see you on the 5th. Take it easy, everybody.